movements, although I don't speak for them, but I do participate. And I wanted to be here today to speak out against mass incarceration because it's so important to take every opportunity that we can to do that. You know, it's a corrupt system. It's a corrupt and unjust system that keeps putting people away, and it needs to be stopped. And you know, one thing we can look at what happened to Trayvon Martin and the horrible injustice of what happened to Trayvon Martin. And we can look at that as a terrible tragedy and something that's awful. And what we hear is we hear a lot of people standing up against that type of injustice and saying, no more, we don't want this to happen. We want justice. We want justice for Trayvon Martin. But what we have to understand is that in context of the current political system, that we can't have justice for Trayvon Martin, and that these horrible injustices that come up that show us the injustice of the system as a whole are just that, these individual things, and we want to fight against them. We want justice for Trayvon Martin, but we want justice for all the Trayvon Martins that have ever happened and all the Trayvon Martins that are continuing to happen. And so it's important not just to look at the individual case, but to understand that this is a system of injustice and you have to take aim at the entire system. And so that's why we're standing up and speaking out and fighting back against that. And the only other one thing I want to say is that we're building power. We're building power for a general strike on May 1st, on May Day. And I want as many people to participate as they possibly can, because the system only works because you do. And if you don't go to work, then you can stop the system. And that's what we're calling on people to do. We're calling on as many students not to go to school, as many workers not to go to work, as many people to come out into the streets. And we're going to have a Four Winds March coming from San Fernando Valley, is riding the metro down from the east side at East LA at ELAC.